Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Yusei Kikuchi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. Alex Bregman sends it out. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Rafael Devers up to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
New pitcher on here, Jose Quijada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One out, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. And that is out of play. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Hans Kraus, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Joyce warming up as well. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Story now. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. And that is gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-zip.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Manager out of the dugout. Hans Kraus comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is Wilyer Abreu. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Angels coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And the 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got it. And now 1 away.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Jorge Soler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him looking, and he strikes out the side in the first. Angels held in check. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That ball's carrying, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Hans Kraus done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jose Suarez into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Line to left. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Crochet back to work. In the air, left field, Durant moving back for this one. Nabs it, and there's one away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Off the plate inside, and 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela on his way over. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Logan O'Hoppe in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a foul ball. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball.
Crochet is just 1 strike away.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
But we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.